Turning now to the war in Iran this morning. Overnight, new attacks across the Middle East as President Trump looks to make a deal to bring an end to the war, which is now in its second month.
Yeah, now this map here shows the areas that are being impacted in the Middle East. And then you have here the Strait of Hormuz, and that's the primary area as far as we're seeing these high gas prices. Now, this is because a primary area that facilitates the transport of about 20% of liquid petroleum worldwide. And this morning, ABC's Olivia Rubin has the latest on what's happening.
Overnight, the volatility around the Strait of Hormuz sending prices skyrocketing. Gas reaching an average of $4 a gallon for the first time in more than 3 years, according to AAA. In Israel, an oil refinery catching fire. Israel says it was caused by debris from an intercepted missile barrage. The attacks coming amid this new threat from President Trump, warning the U.S. will be, quote, blowing up and completely obliterating Iranian energy infrastructure and drinking water plants if Iran doesn't make a deal and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Still, Trump this week insisting a deal to end the war could come soon.
They're agreeing with us on the plan. I mean, we asked for 15 things, and for the most part, we're going to be asking for a couple of other things.
But Iran publicly denying they're negotiating, calling the U.S. proposal excessive, unrealistic, and illogical. ABC's Rachel Scott pressing the White House.
So how do you square that? How do you explain that discrepancy between the two?
I think the American people are smart enough not to take the word of a terrorist regime that has chanted death to America for 47 years at their word.
Nearly 50,000 U.S. troops now in the region, including 3,500 sailors and Marines from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit. The president not ruling out a ground invasion.
And in the meantime, another oil tanker attacked in the Middle East, struck by an unknown projectile near the critical Strait of Hormuz. That tanker from Kuwait reportedly carrying 2 million barrels of crude oil. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, Washington.